Hello everyone, it's Hermit Caretaker, and if you see in the description of my last video, I was talking about I would make a video if there was any shell changes. Well, last night there was a bunch of shell changes, but however I could not make a video because my camera had gone dead, sadly. But Fluffy's up there. She changed into a white shell. Tortellini's right there. He's scared, sorry, but he changed into a shell like this. It's sort of tiny, and it just looked ridiculous on him. It was too tiny. I could pretty much, every time he moved, I could see one of his little legs. And finally, he changed into a bigger shell. Don't know why. He changed into a small one at first, but oh well. Then, up here, if I can get a shot of him, here. I'll just lift up the lid. We have our little boy in a shell. And he's just investigating all the shells up here. See, there's the brown shell. And that actually came from Fluffy. She actually was up here. And she was in that shell. But she changed into a white shell. And now she's right there. And then Odette's hiding in there. She did change into a shell like this. But I think it was over here. I don't think it was that shell, because that shell was too tiny. But she sort of moved around, but she stayed I'm talking about, she like moved an inch, barely an inch away, and then she ran back to her old shell and just jumped in it. So, I'm guessing she's alright right now, but who knows? No news on Scarlet, sadly. I'm hoping that she's gonna make it. What the world? Do that again. Want to do that again? Guess not. He put his foot there and he was like waving it. It was funny. Oh, and you might have known from the first part of the video where I said I went to Hobby Lobby and I got a bunch of them shells. And it's shells that they've been changing into. And I talked about having jute rope. Well, you never got to see it in the video because I couldn't find it, but here it is. It's a little thing of jute rope. I'm sure this will be plenty for just a level or two. But again, it's $2.99. And what's so awesome about Hobby Lobby is I can get a bag of 27 shells. I got a bag of 27 shells. Well, no, it wasn't. I think it was 30 shells actually. But 3 of them I couldn't use because they had holes in them. So out of 30, only 3 I couldn't use. That's a pretty good deal. And it was only the whole bag was only $3, which is pretty much the size, the price of one. And listen, one shelf, about that size at PetSmart where I live. So that's just horrible. But Hobby Lobby is really good. I'm going to go up there sometime again and see if they got any turbos. But right now, my guys and girls are fine, perfectly fine with these rough shells. I'm guessing they like them a lot. I did, however, you might notice that their old shells are gone. That's because I was boiling them out, along with some of the other shells. If you may see from the video that I said had a little gook in it. And so I boiled that out, took a cotton swab, or a Q-tip, as we call it. Not sure what everyone calls it, but I call it a Q-tip. And went in there and wiped everything out, and then I boiled every shell in salt water. And then later on today, I'm going to probably take all these out, or anything that looks like it's got some gook, and boil them, and then put some of the clean shells in. So that's cool, but let me see if I can get the starter of the string. Here's the string right here. And it's just a nice brown hayish color, which is going to look really good with the bamboo. So that is really good. And it was only $2.99. So altogether, I think what I got from Hobby Lobby was $6.45 or $6.40, $6.45. So that was pretty good. Got a thing of jute rope and a bag of 30 shells, but I only got 27 of them. But I think that's pretty good. I'll have to remember Hobby Lobby, great for hermit crabs. They also got some cholo, or choye wood. I call it cholo wood. So maybe one of these days, I'm going to go up there and get some of it. Oh, here comes Starlini. Hey, baby. Strutting off your new shell, huh? Don't know why they all are. I hope they like these shells. I was afraid they weren't going to like them because a lot of them are more shaped for Ecuadorians because it's more of a D-shaped opening. But that just proves that they can be in a D-shaped opening shell. But they're not totally D-shaped. They're like an O-ish D-shape. So that's cool. Tortellini. There's my little girl Fluffy up there. And then up here messing with shells is Mr. Krabs. And then in there you can't see her. I think you can see her right there. You can see the little bit of her shell. That's Odette. So they're all good. Later today I might, and this is a maybe, not sure yet, be making a food video for Country Pets, because she wants to know a lot about hermit crabs, and I love making videos for people who want to learn. I find that very awesome, that more and more people are getting more interested in them. So that's cool, but I might be making a video showing her what all I have and what all I feed them and what I normally feed them. But this week what they ate was just, I think I said it not in my last video, but the video before that, I think, talking about my tank habitat for Country Pets, I think. Hermit crab habitat for Country Pets, I think that's what it was. But talked about what they had. And I normally leave that in there for maybe a week or 4 days. Depends on how much they've been getting into it. But it's starting to get a little too dirty because they've been tracking all through it and they got sand in it. So I think I'm going to take it out later today and give them some new food. But that's it. Please rate and comment and tell me in the comments if you want me to make a video of anything. Tell me. If you got any questions that you think I can answer, feel free to ask. If you want me to make a certain video telling you about something, about the hermit crabs or anything, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. But that's it. Like I said before, rate, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe.